The anticipated patch is finally here for Palworld. Today I'm going to tell you guys everything they fixed, but I'm also going to tell you a secret patch that they did that you are going to be either disappointed or really happy about. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So if you guys are playing on Steam on Xbox, we got patch v0.1.5.0. This is going to be releasing on Steam, and for Xbox, I don't know if it's released yet, but they did say it was going to be released in just a little bit. So this is what we have, guys. We have major fixes, which they implemented a backup server data of the world selection screen that resolves issues of unnecessary data accumulation in the saved data. Now, out of all these bugs and fixes that I'm going to mention, I do want to know from you guys in the comment section below if any of you guys were suffering from these, and did anything get fixed or did anything get broken? Let me know so we can relay it to the devs. They also fixed the key configuration, which added full support of keyboard key configurations. Let me know if you guys, that worked for you guys. Now, for those of you guys that are on guilds, they actually modified specifications to allow guild members to be removed when not logged in. So if you had a guild and you had a couple players that were sitting in your guild and not doing nothing, now you're able to remove them. All right, so for the most interesting ones, which is the player issues, this is what we have. So we have changed long press operation during the player task to allow continuous work by pressing the work button once. This is switchable in the option settings. So one of the things that you guys know, whenever your pals are busy doing other things, you're like, man, come on, guys, I need help. And then you start doing it yourself. You have to hold down a button to do the work. I'm actually glad that they did this, because this you could just literally press the button once and he will work without you pressing it. They fixed an issue where riding in prohibited hunting areas would not result into a crime. So a lot of people were roaming the streets of Palworld or the villages and not getting shot by the NPCs. So now you're gonna get shot upon, brother. You gotta say what set do you claim? You know. They also improved interaction accuracy with adjacent objects. I have to test that out, so I'm not 100% sure if that's working or if it's working well or not. Now, for our fellow pals, what changes happen? Changes the specifications so that when a pal is instructed to attack aggressively, the pal will attack enemies indiscriminately even if they are not in combat. So this is a big issue that we were having. So whenever I was doing my builds, the pals would be sleeping and I would want the pals to get attacked, and they would not get attacked. I kept throwing the pal over and over. We had to throw the pal like 15 times for the pal to get attacked. It is not getting attacked. So I'm glad that they fixed it. I got to test it out. This is going to make testing out builds so much easier if they actually attack the pals now. So I'm really excited for that. They also did a correction to an issue that allowed pals of rank 1 or higher to be selected as concentrated material. Higher rank pals yield more points when concentrated. So this is actually pretty good. This is a really good option to have, because if it's a higher level, then the concentration that it gives you should be higher as opposed to a level 1. I think that's a very good quality of life improvement right there. They also fixed a bug where if a large amount of experience points were gained and the level increased to 50 at once, pals would not learn any activity skills. This is one of the problems, especially when we were doing breathing. This was really effective, especially really annoying. Next, they mitigated an issue where using a Masanda partner skill, Grenadier Panda, on a dungeon boss would cause the boss to get stuck on a wall. So I never had this issue. If any of you guys did have this issue, let me know in the comment section below. All right, so for all of you guys who love building bases, here are the fixes we got to deal with. All right. Base issues. Fix an issue where the base pal would get stuck on top of the logging site, etc. This is really annoying, and it would happen to me as well on I think it was on my third base that I was having this issue. I was able to solve it by building some walls, but I'm glad I could finally test to see if this actually works the way it's intended to. Added measures to prevent the issue where base pals would wander around and get stuck at the border of the base area. You know, this one, I think I've had issues with this one too. I just never really noticed it. I was when there was around the base structure because they had walls around mine, but it does make sense. Fix an issue where pals at the base would get stuck repeatedly starting transportation tasks, and the light bulbs icon would appear over. Yes. So I'm glad that's fixed. I can't wait. All right. Added measures to prevent the issues of base pals getting stuck in the farm or on the roof. Yes, I have an issue with that as well. Fix an issue where working pals would get stuck in the summon space of a pal box when restarting the service. Yes, that is 100% sure. Anytime you spawn into the world, the pals would get stuck at the actual pal, the pal box. So yeah, I'm glad that actually got fixed. Adjusted the default work priority of the base pal. Anubis will prioritize manual labor. Finally, man, because he's the fastest. He's the fastest manual labor guy. And the thing is, when you need him to go work on stuff, he doesn't. He goes picks up stuff. He goes in mines, and you're like, bro, come on, I need my stuff done. So I'm glad that's actually fixed. So significantly relaxed building restrictions for stairs and triangular roofs. Okay, so this is good because the problem we were having is when we were actually doing these, you weren't able to place a triangle once you already placed the stairs. I wonder if that's fixed. I can't wait to actually try that out. Fix an issue where sound would play in an infinite loop when pallets at the base use certain activity skills. I really didn't notice this. If any of you guys did, let me know. Specification changes so that all the changes in the environmental temperature are added up. If you put 4 campfires next to each other, the surrounding areas will have the temperature of a volcano. Implemented a relaxed working style on the monitoring stand. Okay, so now in the monitoring stand, we could actually add a relaxed. I wonder what that does. I'm gonna have to try that out. So the great thing is that now if we place 4 campfires, it goes the temperature of a camp. Okay, so that's gonna be interesting because now we could go to the snowy areas and put a camp right there. All right, so balance adjustments. Significantly strengthened mining powers for Dig Toys partner skill. Oh, significantly strengthened mining powers for Dig Toys partner skill. That means that my video about the best mining pal, you guys are going to want to watch that. Check that video that's popping up right now, man. You guys got to check that one out, guys. This got improved a lot. I'm going to come and we're going to test it out again. Fix the abnormal high selling price of nails. Oh my goodness, that means we need another way of actually making money because they reduced the nail selling thing. We might have to go back to another one. Significantly increase the number of police officers who appeared when a crime is committed. That's going to be interested. Added electric shock effect to Free Pal Alliance's crossbow. Adjusted the fight distance of the sphere launcher and the scattered sphere launcher. Gonna have to test that one out. Increase the sanity value recovery amount of high quality hot springs. Okay, so that means it's gonna give you more sanity quicker. All right. So network related. So this is for all the people who own servers. So we have renovated the server lobby. The server by server name will now work. Added the ability to be online players on dedicated servers. On community servers, this will only be displayed if the setting is enabled. And here are the other fixes. And you guys got to hear the secret one that they did, man. You guys, I want to know if you guys are happy or upset. Others, fix an issue where the 5-day memo was not placed. You can now adjust the in-game brightness in the settings. Fix many minor bugs. And see, this fixed many minor bugs, I think they could have mentioned it in here. Corrected various incorrect text. Improved measures against cheating. I don't know under what category that's going to fall in. Is it under the minor bugs or under the measure against cheatings? And they say they're currently working to fix the issues where autosave files on Xbox and Xbox Game Pass versions. So they expect this all to be resolved in the next upcoming update. So the secret thing that they nerfed that they didn't say that they actually nerfed is the following, guys. Remember how we were able to go to the boss area and kill the bosses and capture the bosses? Well, fellas, I hate to be the bearer of that news, but it's been completely removed. And they actually commented and said, I'm sorry you guys are upset that we actually fixed the bug. And that was their reply. So it's very interesting to see that they didn't put it in their patch notes, but they did fix it. So I guess we got to find a workaround on how to capture the bosses. That's why you guys got to make sure you stay tuned to this channel because I told you guys, get this before it gets removed. Get the ability before it gets removed. Put it under Chicopee. I hope you guys listened. So if you didn't listen, make sure you subscribe so you guys don't miss stuff like that and the future coming of Palworld. Now, one of the biggest things they didn't fix is give us bigger bases, but one thing I did provide for you guys is show you how to maximize the amount of space you have in your base. So check out this video that's popping up right now on the screen. That's going to 5 times the base option for you guys so you guys can have more base space to build more stuff, and maybe instead of having 3 bases, you could just have 2 or 1. So hopefully you watch that video. Hope you guys are enjoying our Palworld content. If you are, do me a huge favor. Drop a comment, drop a like. But most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Turn those notifications so you guys won't miss when our videos go live. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next one.